Hello guys, the Mega Race here, back with another video. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about one of the new cards that was released, well, more like revealed, in the set after the Dark Illusions, Invasion of Venom, I think it's called. Um, so it's this pretty cool new support card for frogs. It's called Treatoad. Uh, Seeing as its name is not frog, you wouldn't think, oh, it's not a frog archetype card. Well, sarcasm. So its effect is that well, it's basically generic. You use two frogs to make it, whatever. Then once per turn during the standby phase, this is its first effect, by the way, out of three. You can detach an XYZ material from this card, special summon a frog monster from your deck, except Frog the Jam. Obviously I gotta have that text in there, Uh, and then uh, the second effect is once per turn during either player's turn, when your opponent activates a spell trap or monster effect, you can send an aqua type monster from your hand or field to the graveyard, negate the activation of the card, and if you do, destroy the card. And then you can set the destroyed card on your field. This effect is so broken. I can't like uh I, uh, I just can't even. Like this card is like this effect is so good. Like the first two effects, all right, pretty good, right? And with its 220 200 attack, pretty good as well. But then its third effect is if this card is sent to the graveyard by any means, you can target a water monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. All three of these effects, as you can see, are so busted. Like they make frogs like actually playable in like today's format. Like maybe not like overwhelmingly like tier one meta, but it makes the deck pretty alright. It still kind of it kind of struggles against the Cosmo as you'd think because how do you get over fucking Doctor Story? No one knows. Um, but ooh, my bad. Uh, Gamma Seal is a water aqua that you can technically play in the deck. Um, but for now, I'm kind of not playing it. So that kind of list I'm kind of playing is like playing with Frog the Jam, like Brilliant Fusion, Gemini Amethyst, um, and then stuff like obviously the Treatoad, like Ultimate Sulkin with Goku, or sorry, Gofu. Um, this card is just insane as well. But you can just put it in every deck, well, in any deck, and it just makes it really good. And also, what's pretty relevant in this deck is I play a copy of One for One in the deck. Sorry, not One for One. Where off though? Because you can search your level one, like your level one monsters. Like basically, it searches Treatoad. You've probably never even seen this card in your life. Like I don't blame you. This card it's probably wasn't playable until like Treatoad came out and you could play all these cool other cards. What Treatoad is, you tribute an Aqua type monster to summon a frog from your graveyard except Frog the Jam. Um, this effect is pretty alright. Coupled with the fact that if you summon the tokens off of Gofu, the tokens themselves are level 1. So you can go we're off though with the token on the field and then search the Treatoad. Which is pretty alright combo. Well, quote unquote combo. I can also search stuff like Tadpole, so you can like discard it for Swap Frog. You could probably try fit in a one for one here. It probably wouldn't hurt to try. One for one's pretty alright too, because it lets you get the Treatoad right out of your deck. But yeah, I'm playing stuff like Rabbit to get into the Frog Jam because you can overlay two into Treatoad, and then you can play Unexpected Die to get cheap out the Frog Jams out of your deck again. Get Treatoad fast as possible. You wanna summon this card ASAP. This card is just so good. Like Rodent Totem like makes this a lot easier to make. Also, Brilliant Fusion just sends like Rodent Totem from your deck to grave, or like Swap Rug. So like I definitely see potential with this deck thanks to Treatoad. Um, or Treatoad. No clue how to pronounce it. But yeah, like I think like this is one of the coolest cards I've ever designed, even though it's like slightly on the broken side. And by slightly I mean like pretty broken. Like if this is for any other archetype than like frogs, if this is like the equivalent to like a Cosmo support card or something, or like Okay, maybe not perform power, but like any other, like a lot of other archetypes, like they could abuse the shit out of this. But eh, for this card, not so much. Um, like if you could banish like this card off of like Rodent Totem, that'd be really good because like you could bring back the Treatoad off of like Sea Lancer, and that'd be pretty good. Um, or if your like Treatoad got like banished by any way, which you could probably play with that like weird like fish archetype they used to play back in the day, where they like you banished like your sea serpents and stuff, like back in like Generation Force or something. I think that stuff was released, and then you'd like bring back like just say if you banished like Treatoad, whatever way, and then you like brought it back of Sea Lancer, and then like you when the Sea Lancer would die, you pop the Treatoad instead, and then you add back something from your grave to hand. That'd be cool. Um, but I wouldn't be too sure how playable that would be instead of just playing like a pure frog deck, which I kind of a pure frog deck playing Brilliant Fusion and like Gofu. Whoa, put this card in every deck. Make Tzolk'in. Oh my god, free profit. But yeah, the way you make Tzolk'in in this deck's pretty easy. Like you gotta have like Gofu and Desfrog or like there's a couple of ways to like do things like because you can also summon you can summon Desfrog off of Treatoad as well. So like making tokens even easier. You just like special summon Gofu, Rabbit, summon your two frog to jams out of your deck, make a Treatoad, summon a Desfrog from your deck, over synchro into a Tolkien, like set something, summon your Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, and then have your cool free negate. And if you want to, you can go like Brilliant Fusion, summon Amethyst, and then what Amethyst does is I'm not sure why it's not popping up on the Death Pro thing. I think it's just glitched. But what Amethyst does is, well, it needs an Aqua and a Gem Knight to summon, and if it's sent from the field to grave, you return it. Giant Truenade's all set spells and traps on the field. So like if you like tribute it for whatchamacallit. Yeah, you can you can tribute the Amethyst for Treatoad's effect, and then you just Giant Trunade everything like your opponent has, all the set cards anyway. So I find that pretty cool. I'm definitely excited for when this card comes out. I'm gonna be so hyped. I'm gonna try this like card and everything, like in so many stupid frog variants, and like in the end we still need our super swap frog or like super roan toad and super do frog, just something. Like Konami, give us our hollow swap frogs or like just frogs in general. We want roan toad, we want dupe frog, and we want swap frog supers. Maybe even Des frog supers. And knowing Konami, they're just gonna make this like an ulti rare in like the next like OTS pack. But anyway, guys, that was me talking about and basically nerding out about the new Treatoad XYZ in Vision of Chaos. I'll see you guys in another video. I'll probably make another ruling video sometime in the future, or just you know nerd out over this card even more. I might even just show some dual footage next time. But I've been a Mega Racer, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.